Hello, buddy. Whole universe. I hope everything is fine. I'm a Russian who brings all the all experience, and we are waiting for the train that will arrive here. And we are discussing with you about my master's degree dissertation. It is almost done. I already accomplished 85 pages. Almost. It is kind of 85 to 95, but actually sometimes less, sometimes more. It all depends on the formats and on different types of what's the name of it in your language, size of font size. Yes, it all depends on it, and different styles of them, Times New Roman, Arial, and etc. And different types of kind of when you auto kind of switching from line to line. And okay, I almost accomplished it. I need to write conclusion for the first chapter, for the second chapter, and for the third chapter. Conclusion, it is super easy. It is kind of, we have these results and it is amazing, and it helps us to go further, and kind of it is repeating the same mantra and repeating the same words all over again, that we accomplished it. It is helpful for the next chapter. We will use it in the next chapter, and then we are going to the next chapter, and then in the second Jesus Christ, they are speaking so loud. Yes, again, it's the second time already, and okay, everything is fine. It's not for them, it is for their speakers. They are super loud. It is good. It is a good thing, by the way, that everybody will listen to it. Everybody will hear it, because sometimes we don't hear it, and Jesus Christ, where is the attention? Yes, everybody will hear it when something will happen. Okay, and on the second chapter, you need to write that on the first chapter we open that, and on the second we kind of sum up from the first and from the second, and it is on the third. It's amazing, and we are going further. It helps us to go further, and we are going to the third chapter. On the third chapter we can kind of conclude there, and on the main conclusion we make kind of a review of everything that we learned, and we kind of compare it with the introduction, and kind of we are saying that we accomplished our task number 1, task number 2, task number 3, fully accomplished exactly as we needed, and it is amazing, and our main goal is accomplished too. Yes, give me my masters or something. Yes, it is these things, and I need to write the conclusion for the first chapter, for the second chapter, for the third chapter. Also, ending of the third chapter, I need to add some information to the third chapter. I need some information about block schema, about the algorithm of creating your own conlangs, how to create it. Actually, I wrote the list. I need to create a schema, kind of formula with specific, like first of all, choose the purpose of your language. It will be formal language, programming language, or maybe it will be art lang. You will use it for the artistic purposes, like Elvish, Gnomish, Dwarfish, or something, Navi, and Klingon, something from Star Trek. Okay, and you kind of choose your purpose. Then you create your you create phonemes or graphemes. Then you create your morphemes. Then you create lexemes. Then you create specific grammemes and grammar structures. And then you create syntax and words and sentences and different types of phrases. Everything is amazing, and then you add some information. If you need to add something, you create something. That's all. And then you kind of add some information, or delete or remove some information from it. Okay, it is our algorithm. I need to write it in terms of the formula that will be really do this, and without anything going left or right. Okay. Need to write this. Also need to write main conclusion about everything. Also need to kind of a little bit check my introduction. In terms of the introduction, I need to write some things in introduction part, kind of to change something, to make it, to polish it, to make it better. Okay, we are going forward here. Alright. Okay. So, and also, after the introduction, after the I think that they will hear me. Okay, after the introduction, after the conclusion for the first, second, third parts, and after polishing my introduction and also writing the conclusion and writing the last chapter of the last chapter, it is last sub-chapter of the last sub-chapter. We have 3 chapters. I need 2 chapters. I need to write some segments, some paragraphs in the about algorithm and schema, and that's all. Need to polish everything about it, and I think that's all. Yes, I think that's all. And also I need to polish my first chapter. It's about history. My all segment of the master's work, it is here. First chapter about history of conlangs, about different types of constructed languages, artificial languages, and where are they used, and etc. Second chapter, it is first was theoretical, then second about different types of researches about learning the artificial language and also learning the second language. What's the kind of similarities? It is super mega similar, by the way. Learning artificial language and second language, and after doing it, and on the second chapter, I need to discuss about the pedagogical values of using different types of conlangs. Sometimes it is benefiting, sometimes it is better to use another technique. Yes, we have some techniques, and in mnemonic, in terms of the mnemonic or modeling, it is amazing tool to kind of to use conlangs in these terms. And third chapter, it is about my creation, about my own approach, kind of own, because everything is around us. It is kind of it is a new, because it is new thing, because I kind of connected all the materials before, and this kind of new thing here. It is about everything. Yes, if you want to draw a circle and inside will be 2 points, then you need to write a circle first, yeah, and then you need to know about points and how to do them, and then you kind of do a kind of circle and point, and then nose, and then smile, and that's all. It's your thing, but previously you learned how to do previous things. And on the third chapter, I write about my kind of algorithm, how to create your own constructed languages, and that's all. And my work is called Lingua Universal approach of creating conlangs in terms of the learning abilities of students. It is kind of called this way. It means that I see through the pedagogical perspective to the conlangs and approaches to create conlangs. It is about it. Conlangs, constructed languages, artificial languages, programming languages, formal languages, languages of different types. Yes, formal languages, as I said before, and also different types of signs. This is it is kind of conlang too. In some terms, we can discuss about it, because it is kind of the language, how we speak. Also some of the notation in electronics, it is the formal language too. It's conlang, it is created for specific purposes. And yes, and I will write, everything will be fine. And I need to accomplish it till tomorrow, I think so, 1:30 p.m. Till 1:30 p.m. of Moscow time I should accomplish it. I will wake up at 7:50 a.m. and I need to accomplish it even earlier. And also I need to do my semiotics. Semiotics I will do right now about Indonesian culture, about semiotics of numbers, semiotics of ornaments, and semiotics of colors. In Indonesia they have red, white and black colors. They are kind of happy colors, nice colors. Also they have and need to learn about meanings of these colors. Also need to learn about numbers and good luck and bad luck numbers. Good luck, it is 8, and as what I was learning on internet. And also 4 is not a really nice number. It is kind of sometimes they delete them from parking lots, and also from different types of elevators they delete number 4. And next, about ornaments, need to learn about culture, about dancing things. They have dragons, they have monsters, they have different types of demons, and they have specific masks and things of that nature, about colorful things. What do they mean about Timun Mas? It is golden cucumber, and about different types of kings, queens music. Need to learn about it about Indonesia, and tomorrow I will show it on semiotics. Semiotics, it is not my, but actually yes, it is the discipline that we have in my university, and it is about science. Science in terms of SIGNS. It is what semiotics learn about them, about different types of road science, about electronic science, and different types of abbreviation, notation that we see around us. So, thank you a lot for watching. See you next time. In personal daily, go forward. Everything will be fine. Charles Pierce wishes you well. Charles Pierce is a mathematician logician who created semiotics and also the arrow of Pierce in logic, in mathematical logic. And have a good day. Bye.